What up, nerds? My name is Leslie Smith. Welcome to the Nerdy Narrative. And I don't know about you guys, but I am getting so excited for 2024. I have so many plans, so many things that I am excited to do, to try for the first time next year. But the first step in preparing for that is to get my planner, my journal all set up and ready to go. It's impossible for me to find adequate words to express the joy that goes into picking out and purchasing a new planner. When you get that planner and then picking out all of the things you're gonna use in it and setting it up, it's so fun. It's self-care, it's therapy. I have said many times that writing in my journal every day is my form of therapy. It relaxes me, it allows me to reflect back on the day. Today's adventure is going to be a planning adventure. I'm going to take you along as I open up my Hobonichi HON, show you how I'm going to use each section. This is the first year that the Cousin was available in the HON format, which is kind of a flexible hardback. I'm excited to see how it's gonna hold up over the year, just adjusting to all of the things that I'm going to be packing into it, fattening it up. I can't wait to see how that's gonna work. But today I'm gonna bring you along and show you how I use each section. I'm gonna do a little bit of preparation for 2024. So we're gonna change this camera angle. I'm gonna bring you in, show you everything that I'm going to do. So without further ado, let's just get right on into it. Now we're ready to get started. I've got my little monthly 2024 goodies from the Coffee Monsters Co. I'm gonna have the shop linked below. There are so many wonderful things on this shop. I'm going to be putting in my 2024 at a glance. I'm gonna get my monthly tabs on there, and I'm gonna go ahead and decorate my monthly title pages and talk about what I'm gonna do with each section. I do have a few markers here, and that's because I went through last night and took my monthly kits that I have here. These are the ones I'm gonna wait and apply closer to when the month starts, and you'll see I noted which marker I matched. I went through all of the ones that I have, and I just looked at them and picked my best match as to what marker I'm gonna use with each of these months. When you see me use these in a moment and I'll reference the monthly kits, these are the kits I'm talking about, and now hopefully the color scheme is going to make sense when you see the colors. I didn't just randomly pick my favorite colors. I'm trying to be all matchy-matchy. So let's get into this a little bit. The first thing I want to do is a little bit of decorating. I usually decorate the cover, but that's because I usually have the soft color Cousin, and I just take vellum or something that I've picked up throughout the year and saved, because I save everything. That's what I typically do with my soft covers, but this year I did the Hobonichi HON Cousin. They call it a hard cover, but it is flexible, so I think it's gonna allow it to do its thing where it gains weight over the year. You can see the difference here between one that's never been used and one that's been used through November. So at this time, I don't think I'm gonna do anything with the cover. I know I wanna do something with the back to protect it, because that's what gets slid around on the desk and wherever I may go with my Cousin. But I really wanna leave the front alone. I love how simple it is. I love the slash that's representative of the date slash when you're writing the date. That's what this is for. I did try one of those clear covers, but I'm just not a fan of those because those stick to my desk and it gets on my nerves when I'm trying to slide around and write, because I'm left-handed, so I'm all the time like turning it to write and things like that, or to get in there and put a stamp in or a sticker. I like to get up on it, and so I'm all the time moving it, and the little plastic things get on my nerves because they stick to my desk. So we're gonna leave the cover alone. We're gonna get on the inside, and I'm gonna grab my Kindle. I put my Kindle Scribe under the skinnier side of the Cousin, and that balances it out perfectly. It makes me really happy. But I think what I want to do is leave this alone. Remember when I said I save stuff all throughout the year? I'm actually just gonna stick it on this page. Give it a little bit of personality. A smarter person than me would have left this top part open and let this be a little pocket for whatnot and what have you, little sticker sheets and stuff. Make a note to remember that for next year. Next up, we're gonna flip over here. This is the year at a glance page, and I have some cute little stickers that I'm going to affix here. We are going to hope that I put these in with some good spacing here. Let's see how this goes. Figured I would start at the end and work my way up so that I don't screw anything up. And you know what? I'm gonna borrow my little ruler here. in an attempt to try and keep these even. Well, November is a little crooked, so we're already a little sideways. Oh no. How the heck? Oh no! Dang it. Remember what I just said about getting sideways? Ah! Boy, am I glad I put this on the back side of that page now, because I've already done tore it. Well, you know what? I'm going ahead and getting it out of the way now. My first official screw up in my brand new cousin. It's not even 2024 yet. Well, this is going swimmingly. All right, let's put you back over here. I don't know. What was I thinking? Okay, well, at least November and December are right. Okay. You know, I seem to have better luck if I do it without the ruler, so we're just gonna... Oh, man. Well, the pressure's off. I've already screwed it up, so there you go. Man, these are some kind of crooked. That's all right. That's all right. Make sure we keep the right months in the right order. I will link Helen's setup video below. She measured her stuff out. It's super cute. That's who you should go by when you're setting yours up if you get these stickers. Definitely do not go by me, because you're going to be a little sideways. I mean, I almost really should have just cattywampused all of them just to make it look like I did it on purpose, huh? I also do not have on my glasses, which is probably a little bit of the issue here, but you know what? We're just gonna go with it. From y'all's perspective, you may not even notice that some of these are a little crooked. That's okay. Okay, that's that page done. How I use this page. If you are new to my channel, I am a book reviewer. I read and talk about all the books that I read here on the channel. And so this is primarily a planner for my channel. It's a reading journal where I track all sorts of things. And what I track on this page is across the top for each month, I write down any new releases that are coming out in that month that I want to make sure and purchase, series that I'm reading, favorite authors, auto-buy authors, things of that nature. Along the bottom, I'm going to keep track of my book hauls, books that I actually obtained during the month, whether I purchased it, someone gifted me a book, or an author sent me one to read and review. The daily part for each month I use as an index, and how I do that is whenever I start a book, the day that I start it, that daily page, I decorate with the book cover, a little bit about the book, and when I finish the book, I put the rating, write my review, all sorts of fun things like that. Well, then I would go over here, and on May 11th, I would write the title of the book. So maybe in a couple of years, I reread the book, and I want to go back and see what I rated it. I can go back and see any notes I wrote down about the book here. So this is just an index for my daily pages, is the short way to say it. But I'm going to do a little bit of decorating here. Nothing fancy. I'm just going to outline the boxes with the color marker that matches. Just something to zhuzh it up a little bit. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and fill in the new releases for the first 6 months that I'm looking forward to getting. So let's just do that really quick. Nothing special here, just a little bit of color to tie in the matchy-matchy for my monthly kits. I just thought it would be fun to match the months to their colors a little bit and just tie everything in. And these were the colors I had on hand. You know, this looked like it matched more when I looked at it last night. Whoops. And then that one, I might find me a better color for here that could go over it. So, do I have enough space here? Barely. Whew, 3 more letters we got to try and fit in the right places here, guys. Whew. 2 more. Oh, missed that one a little bit. You know what? I'm also doing it with the wrong hand so I can see. We're going to go up a little bit. Bam! I like it. So now I'm going to go ahead and quickly write in the new releases that I already know about. Alright, so those are the books that I know I'm going to be purchasing. In fact, I've pre-ordered all of these so far. So the recent freebie that I got from the Coffee Monsters Co. are these cute little genre emojis. I think I'm going to add these on here. We're going to flip over to the next section, which is the monthly section, and it starts with December. I never ever use this for any reason because it's in my previous year's cousin, and that's where I do all my planning and writing down. I'm not going to go back and fill this in to match. So what I'm going to do here is glue this baby down. So in theory, boom, baby. I'm going to flip right to January. Yeah, buddy. While I do have my January kit here, I could decorate this. I'm going to wait because sometimes I change up what I'm doing, and I'm actually sort of contemplating a little bit of a change now. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to try it out again in December and see how I like it. I tried it for November, so I'm going to wait and put that together closer to the end of December. Next up is the weekly section. Again, this I plan the week before I use it, so the last week of December is when I'll get over here and plan in here. Currently, I use my weeks to put down any time-based appointments, but mostly it's my to-do list. On the monthly section, I guess I should have mentioned, here is where I put things like birthdays. I put appointments out here to see quickly at a glance. I write down the YouTube videos once I have them scheduled, edited, and uploaded on the channel. Just things of that nature. Well, let's see, I can show you an example. I have my cousin right here. Let's look at November. So this is what my November looks like. I got a 5K that I'm doing here. The holidays, just some fun little things like fountain pen day. I track runs, I write down videos and shorts ideas that I want to do. I have my currently inked down here at the bottom. I haven't bothered. I'm falling down. I'm slacking. Went to Vegas to U2, so I'm still recovering from that. But I haven't written down any of my videos that I've done for the month yet. I need to do that. But there's a previous month, just kind of what it looks like. I don't do a whole lot with this page, but like I said, it's just my quick at a glance seeing what's going on in the month. If somebody says, hey, you want to do this? I can look at that and tell. I can also show you while I'm in here kind of what my weekly spreads look like, and this is just, it's chaos is what it is. It's just chaos. And as you can see, I change up my format all the time. One of the reasons I love the Cousin so much, it's adaptable to any, well, there went some times where, oh yeah, wow, I fell out. But it adapts to any type of style you want to use in it. To me, it's just worth every penny. It's worth its weight in gold. All right, so going back, we're going to skip past all the weeklies because I will do those later. And we're going to get over here to the monthly. Now, the first thing I want to do is get to the end here. There we go. This is the page that I keep list of things that I do often that is too difficult to memorize every day. I'll show you what I'm talking about in here. So I keep a list of all the sites, the websites where I share my written reviews, where I share all of my video reviews, just messages I need to check daily, things of that nature where I can just quickly flip open, go down my list and make sure I've covered everything. I don't want to clutter up my head trying to memorize all that stuff. So I actually put that in here. I actually need to update all three of those lists. But now we're into the daily pages. And the rest of this journal planner, with the exception of a few blank pages at the back, is all daily pages. And my daily pages I use to make notes about videos that I'm editing. This is what it looks like when I have a page that is for a book that I'm reading, and once I review it, I put my rating and all that. What did I do? Did I just do that? Dag nabbit. It's what happens when you use fountain pens. You got to be careful touching stuff. But I also put just life stuff in here. And then on my monthly pages, my title pages, I put all of the books that I completed, and I'm going to do the layout a little bit different this year because I want to be able to have room up here to stamp books read or something like that. And using these calendars here prevented me from having enough room to do that, at least with the stamps I have, and I don't want to buy new stamps. I have plenty that I can use. So I'm not going to put this here. Well, in fact, let me show you what I'm going to do. And I'm going to copy Helen, actually, right from her video. I have it up here on my computer, but I want to go in first and put my tabs in. And Helen makes this so stinking easy, and she color matched them to all of the tabs of the months of the Hobonichi Cousin, and she has different sets. You can get white ones if you want to, which is what I think I got last year, or maybe I got the gray ones. What she did is you line up, see this line here? You're going to line that up to the edge of your page and then fold it over. It's just that easy. Let me move my Kindle down. So I'm just going to go through here and hope and pray that I get these on here pretty easily. Okay. Are they perfect? No. Are they going to do the job? Yes. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to grab my Kindle cover back to get under here for a little bit of help. And I'm going to go ahead and put my stickers down for my monthly title pages, which again, I use this to track all of the books that I read every month. So let's decorate, and spoiler alert, I'm going to copy Helen because I love what she did. So thank you, Helen. I've got all of my little title pages ready to go. These are so stinking cute. Helen did such a great job. It's a floral theme. Each month's decorations is for the flower, the birth month flower. If you didn't know, we have birthstones. Well, guess what? We have flowers for each month too. So that is this year's theme. It's super cute. I have all of those ready to go for when I get to them and get ready to start stamping in my monthly books that I've read. I just can't, y'all. These are so stinking cute. Huge shout out to Helen with all the hard work she puts in. She just makes our planners so much fun for us to use and make sure we're getting in. And then at the very back, if I didn't mention, there are a few blank pages plus some other stuff I never use. But I use these pages back here as a marker index, which I'm going to do again back here. This is what it looks like in my current one. I notice in the regular Cousin you have more pages, blank pages back here. I don't know why the Hone doesn't, but you know, it's whatever. But on the front page here, I've got my color dots, I've got my mild liners and Tombow. These are what I was using when I was pouring over my monthly kits last night to match colors. And in a better light, I see that I could have made some different choices, but it is what it is. They have been made. It is over. They have been chosen, and that is that. So that is how I am going to be using my 2024 Hone this year as my planner reading journal. I hope that I showed you something or gave you some little way that I'm using mine that you can incorporate into yours. Or if anything else, I hope you just had a good time watching me play and start decorating. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.